And we hot.
Back in the studio.
Here we are. A little bit different, a little midday.
Yeah. And it's hot again. One
you know,
extreme to the other. I had on 3 layers of clothes. Was that last Tuesday?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, last Monday or Tuesday. And now it's shorts weather again.
Listen.
But in 2 more days, just hold my cup. Watch
you know, I know this one will come out probably second week of December, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So we're right here, right before Thanksgiving. It's supposed to be cold.
Yeah. There's a big cool front coming in.
This kind of weather, when it's hot like this and a front coming, you think of tornadoes. I do. Here in the South, but they're not talking about, we're going to get some rain tomorrow.
We're supposed to get some.
A little bit of thunder stuff, nothing severe. Not you know.
Yeah, I think the percentage of it being real bad is little to nothing.
Yeah. So this past weekend was opening of firearm season for most of the states. Some of it already been open, but
for 90% of the
state,
the 95.
The 95% of us that don't get that first week or two.
That one county that gets benefit.
Yeah. You know, that one county should be.
And it's actually not the whole county.
They ought to be knocked off that amount of days at the end.
They do.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought everybody went to the 10th.
No, it goes out like second week of January or something.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought
they made that part fair, but I'm in that same county and I can't hunt until.
Well, them jokers just come hunt our property. Yeah. And they come on. If you hunt in public, watch for all them Winston County boys. They'll be there at the end of the season.
If you hunt private and you own it, you better watch for the Winston County boys.
Yeah. That's not a UFO flying around out there. That's a spotlight. No, I'm not saying that.
You see somebody creep by in a full ghillie during deer season, it's probably one of them Winston County boys.
You better be listening for the dual exhaust and probably that big old. They run around with them big old giant CB whips.
Yeah. And them go lights on top. They look like they work for the power company, but nah.
No.
They on after hours.
Ninja deer hunt.
Yeah.
We kill more after dark than most people do all day.
Yep.
Well, I went down Friday evening. Didn't hunt. Of course, it was,
you'd had it.
Firearm season didn't come in until Saturday morning.
Took your bow weed.
Yeah, and I've done that in the past, but I don't hate them like I used to, so I didn't see no need in it, and so went down and piddled, found out I had a leak, and it really wasn't a leak; it was my laziness. I've been going down there. We've been in a drought. I've been going down since August, about every 2 weeks, or sometimes even
every week.
But it hadn't rained. I carry my blower and I blow the leaves out from around the camper as they're falling off my porch. But I just was too lazy to get on top of it. I walked in, it rained Friday. I walk in there and it ain't like a ton of water. It's enough to get a towel wet. But that floor was just covered. It probably needed mopping anyway. I know it did. I got a clean spot. I got to mop the rest of it now. But it was saturated. It was dripping out of my air conditioner. I'm like, golly, why? My gasket bad. I had a bad gasket, but that was only a couple years ago. And my son was down there, and I had forgot my blower. Didn't stop at the shop. I walked down there and I told him, I said, you bring your blower with you? He said, yeah. I said, I got to get on top of this camper. Why? I said, I think the leaves have built up around that rooftop unit, blocked it up where it couldn't drain out, and it's flooded back in them the weep holes. And the best I could tell, that's probably what it was. I don't know yet because it didn't rain no more, but I got up there and, buddy, there was leaves.
Is there any ladybugs up there?
Oh, my God. Ladybugs and that, you see that stink bug that's over here on the window? But ladybugs, well, hold on. Let's not insult the ladybug. These are Asian lady beetles, if you want to.
Yes.
If you want to Google them. And I think I did a little more research on them because I've been dogging the University of Georgia for turning them things loose. And I read a paper where they had done that, but that's gone. I can't find that paper. course, AI says the USDA released these things in 1940 something. And they didn't do very well. And a cargo ship in the 80s come in New Orleans. That's where they all come from. Now, I don't believe that for a minute, because I remember one of these investigative shows, and gardening shows, they were showing these ladybugs that they had brought in that was going to save the agricultural world.
Yes.
But anyway, these things, and guys, if y'all aren't from the South, I don't know how far north they go. But these things, and this year is extra worse. I don't know. We had a ton of acorns. Now we got a ton of these Asian ladybug
and
things.
stink bugs.
And stink bugs, yeah. But these ladybugs, they look just like a regular ladybug, but a little bit more orange. They stink and they bite. I got down there and opened the gate, and I bet there was 10,000. I'm not exaggerating. My windshield was orange from me hitting them coming down the road. And the windshield wiper fluid don't wash them off. It's still down there, a couple of them on there. I got to go to the car wash. But luckily, I'd been there the week before, and I got most of them out of my camper. But these guys that don't come, don't go scout, don't do nothing other than their work days during the summer, they were in trouble when they opened their doors.
I bet you.
And one of them was my son. And he was working on his when he stepped on a nail this weekend. I don't know if I told you that.
You told me.
And he put a 16-penny nail up between the front ball of his foot. He probably weighs 300 if he's a pound. So I'm sure it sunk in there. But he was playing it off like it was no big deal. But 4:00 Saturday morning, I got a text from him. I'm leaving. I'm going to the ER. I can't take it no more. It woke me up at 2. So he didn't hunt. But he seems to be doing all right. They gave him a tetanus shot, I'm sure, and some antibiotics and some anti-swelling stuff. Told him to go home, put some ice on it, and keep it elevated for the weekend. So he's at work today, so he'll be all right. But I hunted Saturday morning. Where'd I go? Oh, I went up there on my little government road stand. I've been getting some deer pictures. My feeder was messed up. That's my main reason for going. I knew the batteries was bad in it, so it was slap full. Hadn't run twice since I put corn in it, I guess. So, but the deer had been in that little strip I planted in that road, so they'd been eating on it. Now I felt like I might see a doe. I was going to lay one down. Didn't see no deer, but I mean, when I got out about right before 10, I walked down through there, and them deer been in that all night long. You could tell it was fresh. It rained Friday and some Friday evening. And then I hunted Saturday evening. I went over to my property, hunted my middle field where I've been getting a picture of a shooter. He's not no giant by no means, but I was going to shoot him. Didn't see anything, but I saw a mama and a spotted fawn and her last year's yearling come in. And then right at black dark, I was getting my stuff together, and I looked back down across the field about 100, 150 yards away. I said, there's something out there. I thought, it's him. It's him. Got those Swarovski binoculars up, looked down through there. Nah, just another big old doe. She was easing her way out in the middle of the field. So I tried to be quiet, but I was ready to go. She couldn't tell what I was anyway. Probably just heard the noise. It was pretty much black dark. And then had plans for Saturday morning, but my old man got sick and had to go to the emergency room, so I had to pack up. Pulled out of there about, 7:30 Saturday night, and came back to Birmingham. Got him home about 1:00. Saturday morning, I just slept on his couch. And I hunted yesterday evening. Didn't see nothing. So my opening weekend was much like many of my opening weekends. 0.
And once again, it got hot.
And it was hot, yeah. And even in my new, pretty tight, closed up black shooting houses, I forgot the name of them, but ladybugs. All evening, I had my front window open and a little side one where a little breeze. The breeze was hitting me in the face. It was kind of a southwest wind, so it was kind of cutting across. It'd been fine. I spent all evening thumping ladybugs out the windows and throwing them out. So hopefully, maybe this cold snap, it'll come through Thanksgiving. And I know Thanksgiving will be past. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. But hopefully, I saw one day the high is like 35. So that'd be a good day to be in the woods if it's not 150 mile an hour wind blowing.
Yep. Sure will.
Supposed to get a bunch of rain. Well, we got a good bit of rain the other day.
We need more.
I'm telling you.
Take all we can get at this
I
point.
just could not believe when I got in that middle house and I looked down that field how green it was. I thought I was going to have to maybe throw some seed out on top and hope for the best. There's plenty. It's just they're mowing it.
My little old no-till plot is probably 4 or 5 inches tall right now. The cereal rye anyway.
Yeah.
Clovers ain't, of course, that tall. I wish, but it's in there. It's coming.
You saw my clover field. Yeah. It is looking, every time I walk out there, I don't know how to say this, but every time I walk out there and look at that green carpet of clover, I don't need no Viagra.
It makes you feel successful after all the hard work.
Well, oh yeah.
That one's coming on.
It's looking good. He showed me a picture of one of these fields.
That's where you hunted last year?
Oh, well, okay.
Where you sent all the turkey?
Yeah.
That's it. And it had pretty much completely died during the drought. So I was happy.
Is that just mix or is that clover I'm looking at?
That's clover and cereal rye. Okay. I had to kind of go back over it and reseed it. And I didn't know if that was going if it was going to make it or not, but it's making a comeback. So I think maybe by December, all of us will be going, ooh, I got beautiful green fields now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Been sending a lot of pretty pictures of green fields.
My dad's is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, he's got it going on down there. He's in that wildlife mecca.
I know.
Hopefully he keeps feeling good where he can hunt.
I really feel like a couple of things. He's got an inner ear infection, but he went out and got in that shooting house. I told him, just be out there by 3 o'clock. That deer ain't showing up till right at 5. He went out there and got in that hot box. You know how hot it was? 1 o'clock.
Yep.
1 o'clock. And sat there till after 5 when it got dark.
That'd have been a big difference if it had went 2:30.
Yeah, it would have.
That breeze kind of kicked
in. He kind of sits to the right of the field, and the sun starts setting. It'd be shaded, and probably from 2:30, 3 o'clock on, it was in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can't tell him nothing, but I'm sure I'll be the same way.
Oh yeah.
You'll come, Anthony, don't be getting out there that early. Well, I'll tell you what, you ain't got to worry about Anthony getting out there that early. I mean, long as my fixed income, I can still run a camera. I know when the deer are coming in.
Right.
And that's what I told him. I said, there ain't nothing, maybe a doe. You run an old doe off, it don't matter. He won't shoot one anyway.
It's crazy. A lot of this stuff, because we're always listening to other podcasts too and stuff. And it's amazing to me how many people say, what do you mean you was out there at daylight? They go in the woods at 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's, I'm like, well.
But
that's when you kill most of them.
My brother swears he's killed more deer between 10 and 2 than he's killed any other time. He swears by it. He said, I don't care if I get there at daylight or not. I'll get there about 9. And then he'll hunt midday and he's out by 4.
Yeah.
Or 3:30.
I know most of the deer, especially the bigger ones I've killed, have been after 8:30, between 8:30 and 11, somewhere in there.
That's why I try to sit till 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I just wish I could make myself go in at 7:30 or 8.
I get up.
I can't.
I'm ready to go.
I can't.
I like to sit. I like to hear the woods wake up.
Yeah.
Just like that couple of weeks ago when I was bow hunting and all them turkeys was gobbling, hens yelping. I'm going, golly, is it March?
Well, the few deer I seen this weekend, if I wouldn't have been in there as early as I would have never seen any deer Saturday. I mean, time I got sat down, they were in front of me eating. That's
really?
how, it was still dark. I was looking at them through binoculars. So it's one of them things. You're there, you're not. And if you're there, they're not there. And
yeah. Yeah.
I really like it when you've sat all morning, then you get 5 miles up the road and your camera goes off and you go, I ain't seen a stinking deer all day and now they're there.
That was happening to me and my brother last year at dark.
Yeah.
Those deer, And I know they didn't pattern us because they were coming from due south and we're coming in from the north, and where we park, the road, I can hear the cars going up and down the road. So even if they heard my vehicle, we're real quiet about slamming doors and that kind of thing. But I'm telling you, we would get in the truck and my phone would go off halfway back to camp, and them 2 big bucks would be standing in that field with some does every time. That's why we put the ladder stand down in there, because one of us is going to be in there once it gets closer to rut. Mm-hmm. We're going to be down there wherever they're hanging out down in there. So hopefully, well, one of us, I say me, I don't care about him. He don't listen to podcasts anyway.
I may be in the other.
There you go. Well, hey, they're there. I don't really have antler restrictions. I don't want to kill no spikes or button heads, but
I just always.
It makes you happy. Shoot it. That's one of my, if it's legal, maybe that's what I ought to call it, the legal 40.
Yeah. Well, it's like that one club I was in, it was called No Ropes. And it was the truth. Hey, it was, you paid your money. If you want to kill a spike, you want to kill a doe. There wasn't many guys that done that, but I'm just saying it wouldn't look down upon. That's why they wanted a club like that.
We have restrictions. But we're not trying to kill 5-6-year-old deer. Our goal is to get them to 3.5.
Right.
And that used to be like
that was management practices.
What is it? Yeah, what was the
QDMA?
QDMA was get them 3.5.
Yeah.
Now you'll be shamed.
Yeah.
My God.
They want them even with the ears, and that sort of thing.
And there's some, I've got one on camera that I figure he's 3.5, and if he walked out in front of me right now, I probably wouldn't shoot him. Now, if he was chasing a doe and I didn't have time to really catch, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But, if I'm killing deer to eat anyway. And don't get me wrong, I like to kill a buck like anybody else, but I'm going to kill whatever makes me have it. It may change my mind sitting down there.
It don't bother me
if I froze all morning, it's 10 degrees out there, and that joker walks out in front of me, he's liable to go down.
Well, I just soon shoot me a doe to eat and let that spike or 4-point go till next year, or let a kid come with me and shoot a 4-point or spike.
I was hoping my grandson would come with me, but we got a member down there, Patrick. He's a good guy, got a big family, and his 11-year-old killed his first deer yesterday morning. He sent me a picture. That's the one I put on there. Yeah. But he's got a couple of kids, and I've told him, and I know he listens to this podcast, but if he wants me to carry one with me, I'll be more than happy to. My days of shooting deer, I'll shoot them, but I'm just as happy, just like I sat in that shooting house with not even a weapon the other day and just watched deer. I just enjoy it. And I told you that stupid game cameras, I've watched these deer so long, I've built this relationship with them.
Them.
I feel like one of these stalkers that's in love with one of these actors and thinks the actor's in love with them. I feel like, and I know they're not my deer. I don't want to hear about it, but I feel like they're my family. I've watched them. I've had cameras out. I never take them in.
Right.
So I have cameras 24/7, 365. And I just know them.
Right.
Now, don't say, well, do you feel that way about the turkeys, Anthony? My hens, and my poults. Once that beard gets over,
how about saying now? Once in poults,
that beard that gets over 6 inches long, 4 inches, whatever. When it's hanging and swinging, oh no, he's enemy number one. And hearing those 2 or 3 gobbling the other morning, they really made me feel good, because I think they're staying real close.
Mm-hmm.
So. But yeah, I have watched these deer so much. Like I said, I got a pieball, and she's mean. I watched her live beating up them other does and running them around. She don't have a fawn. Now, she's not too mean to the fawns, but they better not get close to her when she first gets out there. She's grouchy like I am when I get up in the mornings. And I walked, I don't know if I told you that, but I was Saturday evening, I said, well, I'm going to walk over to my clover field. That, no matter what I see, I'll feel good after I look and see it's coming up. Now, like I said, I'm going to call that the Viagra field. But I turned the corner, and that piebald doe wasn't from here to your truck, standing there looking at me. And she's a lot bigger deer than she looks on the camera. I mean, she's a full grown. She's 3 or 4 years old. She ain't no yearling or a year-old doe. So she may, like I said, she didn't have no fawn this year. She could have lost it. She may just not, be breedable no more. But I'm gonna watch her. And next year, if she don't have any fawns, then she may be a rug, because I will skin her out and have that tanned.
Mm-hmm.
So I not to get off and we'll get back. You know how we run down things, but I did get with Carrie Marsh, Beyond the Marsh, and carried her my last year's 8-point, the one's got the big broke G3, the one I caught heck about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that. I caught myself. I didn't use profanity, even though it means the same thing. I don't quite understand it, but anyway, she's doing a thing. Anybody close, if you've got a head in the freezer that's got a cape, or you got a cape, and it's usable, of course. When she gets it, it can't be in the freezer 6-7 years and, no good.
Hair slipping over.
Yeah. My freezer went out. It got hot. That's not what she's talking about. She's got several deer she's needing capes for. And if you bring her a head that's caped and you don't want it mounted, she'll take the cape and she'll do you a Euro mount. No cost. No
charge to you.
So.
And trade for the cape.
Trade for the cape. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I generally do mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't going to mount that one. And now that, after I saw old Muy Grande up here the other night on camera, I see him again, probably not, but, that one didn't show up but twice on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it was February 5th before I killed him. So, I do have hope up here. And like I said, it's so late right now. I doubt by the time I changed and tried to get with you and drive all the way over there and back, I'll probably just run up here and set my blind again till dark. I can sit there and watch MASH and wait on the deer to come out. Out of the Golden Girls, I can watch them, but I go to sleep with the Golden Girls every night. And there is a thing. Do you have Hulu?
Mm-hmm.
There is I'm hesitant to call it a documentary, but it is a show that really kind of documents the Golden Girls. It's like Golden Girls 40 years later. Now, it was made several years ago, but it's pretty interesting. It's about an hour and a half.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, you need to watch it. Interesting show. Y'all can laugh if you want to. They said that show has never been off the air since it went into syndication.
It's never off there when me and you traveling.
And if it is, we find a different hotel. What kind of cable y'all got? You got Hallmark? You got Hulu? Of course, now with phone, if they got a smart TV, that's all we need.
We're linked.
I think, didn't we? That's what we did in Illinois, wasn't it? Didn't we link up?
Yeah.
So if you want them young bucks out there, public land hunter, go ahead and look up the Golden Girls. Get hooked. Blanche will thank you.
Yeah.
Rose will thank you. So, I don't know. My tree, all the leaves are about gone now.
Yeah.
I got to go out here. I was going to blow the leaves off today, but I think I'm going to go hunting now.
Yeah, I think I am too. I had a little action this morning. So
yeah.
Thought I might go and endeavor on that a little more.
If that one showed back up, would you let the hammer down from you hunter?
Yeah. I'd let my youth I'm taking this evening, I'd let him kill it.
Has he killed deer before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember I put that one picture. He killed a pretty good deer with his crossbow.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't pay no attention. That was him. Wasn't even thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dog.
Yep. But like I say, his adopted dad has had knee surgery and they're not getting to hunt, and he has been chomping at the bit. And I've been friends with his parents for a long time, and I texted him Saturday. He said, "Man, I wish I'd have known." He plays football and they're in the state playoffs, and so they're practicing every morning. He said, "But I come shopping. I needed some pants and stuff. We're at Shelton's." He said, "But now if if you need somebody to go one evening next week, I can go any evenings. They were practicing football at daylight this morning.
Well, I looked at them. They've got a good record. They hadn't lost but like one or two games. One game.
Yeah.
So
now they end up drawing Wadley for this week though.
Well, if they make it to Maplesville, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Them big boys down south, they'll eat their lunch.
Well, Maplesville got a good running back.
I think I was watching. I don't know if I told you that when you drive by that high school, or I guess it's the high school. It may be. I guess it's everything because they're a 1A school. Don't take much room to. Anyway, you can't read all the state championships in football and a few other things they've got before you drive past it.
Well, Wadley ain't far behind them, and we've met up with Wadley a bunch of times and been disappointed on the ride home. Because our camp ain't, 25 minutes from Wadley. So a lot of people that's never been to our camp, they come stay the weekend so they can go watch the ball.
Oh, yeah?
Game. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know where this one's going to be at. So I don't know if it's at home, but they're going to play it this Friday night. So, yeah, the 28th, I think. But maybe they'll win this one.
Yeah, you never know. Never know. I'll be rooting for them.
Well, they won the 1A volleyball championship.
They sure did.
And they also won the 1A cheerleading competition this year. So it's two state championships, that little town.
Yeah.
But football.
You have to go to, you don't live in the city limits though, do you? I was going to say, you need to go to city council meeting and demand a sign put up. Welcome to Addison, home of the so-and-so state champions.
Right there at West of Shop. That Addison sign, look at it.
Well, I know, but
it's got all the volleyball and stuff
well,
there and the football.
Well,
I think it's the first time we've ever done the cheerleading thing, but they won it, so I guess they'll add that to the sign.
Probably will.
They might have to build a new sign.
Just put up a billboard.
Yeah. They put that new one up. Nobody's rented yet.
That'd be good marketing for the billboard people.
Yeah.
Good community service.
It sure would.
Whoever it is. Oh, man.
I guess we'll just be watching it rain tomorrow and prepping to cook Thursday. You got turkeys to deep fry.
I got turkeys deep fry. You know what? I may back off and do one turkey and one ham. I just don't know. It's just not going to be a big gathering. And I know, like we talked about, it will be past Thanksgiving this comes out, but with nobody staying, I'll probably be give out Thursday evening, just get up Friday morning and head south.
You could always bag that turkey and take it with you down there.
Yeah. I got a ham I really wanted to smoke and just see what it was like.
You get with Misty, she'd tell you to make that turkey salad.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. There was something else I was about to bring up. Oh, can we tentatively tell people about our Turkey Day coming up? It's kind of tentative.
I would think so.
We kind of pretty much finalized it, but it's still, we just got to confirm 100, we're 99% sure. But I don't know. I don't want to call it Turkey Day.
No.
I mean, we need to come up with something. If y'all got a good idea for it, message us or post it on our page or like a turkey bonanza or Turkey Fest 2026.
Yeah.
I like that. Or feast.
I come up with Sounds of Spring.
Yeah.
Spring Thunder, Feather Fest, and Gobbler Gathering.
Yeah.
But none of them hit me hard, but it was, there wasn't nothing that stood out. Just something I'd put in my notes on my phone. And we got some shirts. Yeah.
That's coming quick. I may just take a picture. I'm not sure. We've never done this, everybody, and this isn't for us to make money. It's just kind of pay for this equipment and pay for our annual subscriptions and that kind of thing. But we got some pretty cool. It's a pretty cool shirt. It's only one design, but we got all the sizes, and you'll have to bear with both of us. Probably brunt of it be me right now since the box is sitting right here. But when I post it, if you say you want one, I guess they could just
shoot a PM.
Shoot me a PM, and I'll get you a Venmo.
We can send you a link for
Venmo, and then that'd probably be the best way because then I could keep up with that exactly how many dollars it is, and And matter of fact, we had a bad run, for that first few, we may throw in an extra. I don't know about the shipping part yet. That's my deal. And y'all have to bear with me because I have a job. So, you may order it on a Monday or you may order it on a Friday. It may not get shipped out to the next Friday. I don't know. It ain't like, that's what we've got to figure out whether I need to get a bunch of, shipping bags, like the little bubble bags you'd slide them in. And just have them ready.
Yeah.
I don't know what shipping will be. If it's only $1 or $2, that's one thing. But if it's $5, $6, $7, the shirts. What do you think? I was right at $25. What do you see over there?
Deer straight across the lake, eating acorns. You have to wait. You have to wait for it to move again because it's blended in.
All the way across, or over here in Doug's yard.
Last silver top boat dock.
Yeah,
straight across, up to the right. It's up there. It's walking now.
I see it.
See it?
Yeah, I do.
I thought it was a spider web, like the sun reflecting off of it, and I finally seen it move.
My 7 mags loaded. You think you'd take it from here?
Big nanny nude, I think.
That is a big nanny. It don't matter. I got permission to hunt that bank.
Ain't that something though? Sitting here trying to do a podcast.
What does that tell you? What time is it?
They're moving.
2:21, and the deer are feeding.
They're moving.
We're in a first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Real thin sliver moon anyway. So probably 74, 75 degrees right now.
Maybe coming
slight breeze out of the south.
Maybe come for a little drink out of the lake.
I'm going to promise you that's not the only one. There'll be some more show up here in just a minute.
Yeah. It hit them acorns right there, though. That's what it was doing.
Yeah,
it was milling around. I seen it turn 3 circles right there.
They're usually just right over here in between the two walkways.
Yeah, we've had them all the way to right here.
Well, you just saw them out here by your truck when you got out of the truck.
Yeah.
Set of tracks in my driveway. They're all over the place around here.
But going back to the shirts, we'll do the best we can with it.
Yeah, well, listen, I figured we'll start out $25 on the shirts, and then I'm going to have to check shipping. I may eat the shipping on the first couple, but don't get upset if I go $25 plus shipping. It'll cost more to mail it to Michigan than it will to mail it to Addison.
And if you're local, we'll work something out where
we'll do pickup or something, or we'll drop them somewhere. Or we'll get with somebody.
Yeah, we know plenty.
And we're looking into a store of some type. If you guys got a good suggestion, how you do it, what you think we should do. I know we forgot about it, but apparently the buck god over in Georgia and Alaska that's killing them in it. I asked him to give me a call, and that's exactly what I was going to talk about with him was, how they handled what they did.
Right.
But, and maybe he'll listen to this. I know Nick listens. I don't know about Alex, but maybe he'll give me a call. And, I don't want to go have a website and have to pay that monthly fee and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if we can set up a store on Facebook. I think we'll just post a picture of the shirt, the price, and you DM me, or maybe DM the podcast. Yeah, that way
we're both
one of us will see it and, make sure the other one saw it. If you see it and go, hey, you got to order, make sure you go look. But if I got the stuff to do it, I can get them packed up. She can run them up here to the post office.
Yeah.
And
or if I need to, I'll take a couple of each size home, and I have to go by the post office every morning.
Yeah.
So.
Well, she don't do nothing down there. She works from home. She's down there diamond dotting. You ain't got a request, do you? You need to go down there and look through the artwork.
She's got them.
God, man. Anybody like diamond dots? I'm going to have her make her a Facebook page.
You sell some of them. I'm
going to tell you what, if these shirts go good, we're going to take that away from the women.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We're going to take it away.
They're
not doing it. They're failing us.
Set on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they failed us, so we'll just do it. But I want to have some hats. I'd like to get these shirts going because somebody might like to buy them for Christmas presents.
Yeah.
So I've got them from small to 3X. Don't know how many of each, probably a dozen of each right now. Maybe a little more. But especially the, medium or large, extra large, 2X. We probably got more of those than the 3X and the smalls. But by the time this comes out, I'll have a picture posted of what it looks like. Y'all will love it. Don't try to steal it out there, everybody. We got it trademarked. Crane Hill trademark. That's a big old doe.
Uh-huh.
I might shoot her. If she's still out there when we sign off, I'll get right there on that rail. I can shoot. Now, all we got to do is drive over there.
She's standing on the road over there.
Yeah, there's a road all the way around. I can just drive over there in the golf cart, throw her on the back, and run her to Weavers.
Get them snack sticks.
That's right. She looks like a cooler full of snack sticks. But anyway, I wanted to let everybody know we have these shirts. It's a beautiful. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
We'll have more coming. Maybe as we get into this. I didn't want to have 4 different kind of shirts and a bunch of different hats.
We didn't need a distribution center.
Well, I just didn't want to get overwhelmed and mess things up. I want to have them. You're never going to hear me say I don't have them. But go ahead and pay me, and we're going to get them printed. Yours will be out. I'm not going to do that. We'll have them here.
Yeah.
But I do have some that was misprinted. When I say misprinted, they're the same shirt. They use the wrong color ink, and they're very hard to read. But the gobbler on them, which y'all will love, you can see it very well. And I may throw one of those in. Everybody needs one to, I'll sell you the go to town shirt, and then I'll sell you the one you change the oil in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll not sell you one, or might just throw it in for free. I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of cost in there, but we're not going to, I'm not going to make grease rags out of them. They're all brand new.
Right.
I almost thought about coloring them in with a magic marker.
Where you want to work, represent.
That's right. Well, she is over there by herself. I thought for sure she would have had some friends with her.
I figured the whole little herd would come off the hill.
I hope they're headed toward my place. Of course, I won't shoot one tonight. It's too much trouble. It'll have to be Muy Grande come in for me to shoot.
You might get hurt and be over there to Weavers and back before it gets dark.
Well, that's true. If I shot that in right now, if we just paused the podcast, the gun is loaded and sitting by the safe.
Oh, yeah. You go through the front door and
I can go down through the front.
Door.
Yeah, I just ease out that door right there and lay her up on the rail. How far you think that is? 250? 300?
Yeah.
250?
At least 250.
My rangefinder's in the truck, though.
Don't need it. 7 mag.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You don't have to arc it.
I'd know if I'm on.
Yeah. That'd be a good way to test it.
Yeah. That's about as flat of a shot you're going to get.
Yep. Because time you got on that front porch road, it'd be just dead even across there.
She keeps looking up that road like she sees something. And I don't know what's going on. I barely get off this mic and I can hear it. Like lose my volume.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. Let me get a little closer. But yeah,
well,
it's deer season.
Yeah.
So,
and as far as this coming out around Thanksgiving, I mean, we're thankful for all the friends and people we've met along the way doing this podcast, and thankful for the people listening and sharing it.
And I do want to get the wives back in here. What?
Yep.
You see another one?
No.
Oh,
she's walking away.
She quartering away. That'd be a good shot. Pow. But anyway, I know I talked to you about it, maybe showed you, but I met an artist. I want to tell everybody about this guy. When we were down in Florida, we went to it was kind of like a seafood festival, art festival. Of course, I bought another hat, which I didn't need. But this guy had a huge setup of artwork, beautiful nature. It's all nature, and it's pretty much Florida-based type stuff. Sea turtles and, pelicans and beach scenes, but he had some turkeys. And he also had a couple of bucks. Now, I've got his little postcard here, but I bought a picture from him, small one. But I'm gonna start dealing with him. I was gonna tell everybody, go look. Good. His name is Keith Martin Johns. Johns. You can check him out on Facebook under that same thing, or he's got a website, keithmartinjohns.com. Super nice dude, but he's about to get into more turkey art. Because he called me the other day. We were talking, and all he has ever seen is the Osceola. And that's basically, wouldn't you say that's what that is, Osceolas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he wanted me to send him some more pictures and video of Easterns. And I told him I'd send him some Merriam pictures and that kind of stuff. But I got busy. I got tied up. I had jury duty, which was a bust. Thought I was going to get on that trial, and the guy ran. Did she leave?
She's up behind them 3 oaks right there in the center.
Oh.
You see her turn every now and then.
Well, anyway, he called me. He was on his way to Sarasota, Florida. Is that right? Sarasota?
Mm-hmm.
To a show. And he said, man, you never have sent me any pictures. I've really got to get into this and get some of these things going. Because I'd explained, we're kind of a cult.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that kind of comes from Cuz Strickland, but he's right. We're a weird bunch of people. So I said, if you get the right thing and you get in front, and I told him about the NWTF convention and that kind of thing. I said, you put that artwork in front of the right people and you'll never have a problem selling it. You won't be starving no more. So, go take a look. Take a look at some of these stuff. You may like, you know, the ocean stuff, the kind of Everglades. I mean, he has some beautiful stuff and a lot more than what's on that little postcard. But his name's Keith Martin Johns. And like I said, he's a super nice guy. And yeah, he paid me to do this for him. Matter of fact, I paid him for my picture. But I like to help people that appear to want to help the turkeys. And he did seem like he wanted to start painting some more wildlife scenes, more than just, he said, I paint what I see. You know, and all he sees is, you know, marshes area and swampy stuff. He has a beautiful one of 3 Osceolas down in the palmettos, and looks like they're crossing a little road or something, but go take a look at it. Look at it and support him if you want something. You can buy the original, you can buy a print, you can do whatever. Heck, I'm sure he'd paint you something. Matter of fact, I know he will. He'll commission, you can commission paintings with him. I may get commission me standing with my gun. They can put that on my tombstone. You know, now they'll put that little barcode thing on the tombstone. You can scan it and it'll go to a web page. It'll go to a web page and you can talk to them. They got videos, but I knew that wasn't going to last. I ain't going to last out there in a cemetery, but a barcode, snap, hey guys, I'm up here in heaven calling turkeys. Or, whew, boys, it's hot. Boys, it's hot. Let me tell you, change your ways.
These flip-flops and Speedos every day.
That's like, I don't know. Do you watch Landman? Mm-hmm. You know it's back on.
Yeah, I hadn't started it yet. I've been holding them.
Well, there's a clip, so this won't ruin nothing for you. But you know, Sam Elliott's on it this year.
That's what I heard.
That's his daddy. Okay. Play his daddy. I don't think Sam Elliott's in his 80s, do you? In this show, he's 80 something.
He's real close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I guess he would be. From the Sackett days, he was pretty old then. But the guy tells him his wife died. She's in a different nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you know, something. The attendant there said, well, you'll see her again soon one day. And he looked at him. He said, if I do, that means I'm in hell too. I mean, in that Sam Elliott voice. I guess he is.
He's 81.
He's 81. Good Lord. Golly.
Well, you got to think how old we are now. You know what I mean? That's what I keep thinking about all this stuff, and I go, oh, well.
I still feel pretty good. I could be his son.
Yeah, you could. She's gone. She went back up the trail.
She go up that way or up the woods?
No, she went up. I'll show you when we get off here. But she was right there still milling around. She may be, but I haven't seen her turn again.
Oh, well. That's a good sign. We're going to have to wrap this thing up anyway.
Yeah.
I just wanted to take just a minute or two. You know, we don't have many more weeks. We're going to be on, this will be episode probably 90.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it will be. So 10 more. We'll be at 100. We'll have to do something.
100th anniversary.
100th anniversary. You know, I saw like this week his cousin's 300.
Yeah.
And they only do one a week. So,
Yeah.
And I've been listening to this first one. The Talk About It guys crossed 200. And I've listened to them since they sounded as bad as we do. Or I think we've got much better. I don't know. I've got more comfortable anyway. Yeah. And, baby, I'm 60 years old. I really don't care. You don't like it? Give me some advice what to do better. I can't make my voice sound any worse or better. So it is what it is. Because my brother, I told him, I said, I want y'all to come in. I mean, if you could get him and my other brother together, this would be, it'd be like looking at TK and Mike across there.
Right.
Mark goes, I'm not talking on them. I don't like the way I sound. I said, but it's the way you sound. I don't like to hear it. I said, don't listen to it.
We'll turn his headphones off.
Well, I mean, he don't have to hear his recording. I mean, I'm hearing the way I sound in my head. I know we all sound different than we think we do.
Yeah.
We all think we don't, in the South don't have a Southern accent, but we do. Trust me, I hear about it from the Indiana guys all the time. Oh yeah, go Hoosiers. They're number 2. If anybody's going to win it other than Alabama, I hope they win it. I really am praying we can make the playoffs. We'll match up with them in the second round, I think. Whoever wins the first round that they're in will go to play Indiana. So, Steve Dawson, buy some tickets. I'll drive up, catch the jet, and we'll go wherever. We'll go wherever they're playing. I don't know how they do the playoffs. I mean, do they go school to school to school? I mean, they already have or do they set a venue? Is there already
Yeah, they play at a different school.
I mean, so they won't be playing in Tuscaloosa or Bloomington.
No, they'll play.
They may be playing in
Florida
or Notre Dame or
Right.
See, I think they should use the bowl games for that. So, you still over there trying to see that deer?
No, my back.
I don't see it.
My back was hurting.
Oh,
I set up.
Oh, okay. Well, what else we got?
That's pretty.
What did we mention the date? March 7th.
March 7th.
March 7th for the turkey whatever. Send in your names. We pick your name. We'll give you a free T-shirt.
One of the good ones.
I did. Listen, I did. See, you just ruined it. You just ruined it. I didn't say which one it was going to be.
You got to watch him.
Listen, we got to. I'll tell you what. If any listeners want one of these light printed ones and you want to drive up here and save shipping, you've got to buy one, but I will definitely give you one. I may give you 2, but you got to drive up here. I'm not shipping nothing. I'm not paying for shipping for a free shirt. So anyway, I don't know anything else other than we need to get done because you got to get in the woods and I got to get in the woods.
Yes.
So without further ado, I guess we'll talk to everybody in about a week.
Yep.
All right. Hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and got your Christmas shopping done by the time this comes out because it will be the Christmas season. And if you want to hear something funny, Google Indian Christmas carols or get on YouTube and Indian Christmas carols. You'll laugh harder than you've ever laughed. All right. Anyway, so see you guys or talk to you in about a week and take care of your trees because that's where the turkeys sleep.